Hi there, my name is Rachel, and today I'm going to be giving us a little lesson in anatomy, in subtle anatomy of the subtle body according to yogic science, yogic philosophy. So if you watched part one of these two videos, we kind of went over how energy flows through certain channels, certain highways, and at the junctions perhaps of these highways, we have chakras, or simply this could just be where as the river is flowing of our energy, a whirlpool tends to form. And it's at these spots that we find the chakras. So today we're going to be going over the quality of each chakra, just a few sorts of descriptors for each one, and ways that we can help them to be healthy, open, and flowing, so that way we are able to live our best life according to the philosophy of yoga and subtle anatomy. So there are 7 main chakras that we know of. They are going from bottom to top along at least the geographical location of the body. So at the base of our seat, at the base of our feet where we stand in this area, is our root chakra. Next, at our hips, we have our sacral chakra. At our core, we have our solar plexus. At our chest is the heart. Throat is throat chakra. And then we have our third eye here between our eyebrows, and our crown here at the top of our head, or perhaps located a little bit above our head in space. So we'll start with the root. The chakras tend to, in quality, flow from a place of the bottom chakras tend to be more associated with the material world, and they get more ethereal as we move up, which makes a lot of sense. When we think about roots, they're grounded. They are literally within the earth, and that is very much a great place to start thinking about our root chakra. Located at our seat, it's associated with the color red, and it helps us to feel that we have what we need to meet the basic things that we need to survive, which is very important. It gives us a sense of safety, security. It gives us a sense of we are able to get the resources we need, like food, money, health, all of these sorts of different things that we are able to provide for ourselves. Next, we have our sacral chakra located at our hips. It's associated with the color orange. It's our seat of our creativity, which makes a little bit of sense when we think about the fact that our reproductive organs are located in this place, but it also is associated with the creative process that we undergo to bring something into this world. Perhaps a piece of art, a nice meal, a business project, an idea, whatever that sparks your creativity. Having the sacral chakra open is a great way to get those creative juices flowing. It also has a lot to do with how we connect with other people as well. As we move up, we have our solar plexus chakra located at our core. This is the center of our being and our center of our boldness. Associated with the color yellow, this is the place where we have our inner fire. So we're now able to move from a place of we have what we need in this world to take care of ourselves, and we have a creative idea. Now we can bring that forth with that confidence. Now, these bottom 3 chakras are associated more with the material world, like we talked about already. The root chakra is associated with the element of earth, something material, very much so we can feel it. Sacral chakra is associated with the element of water, a little more fluid. And then our core, our solar plexus, is associated with the element of fire. From here, though, we move up to our heart chakra, which actually bridges the two worlds between the more material chakras and the more ethereal chakras. Its element is air and is associated with the color green. It has a lot to do with the way we show up compassionately in the world. It has to do with how open we are to feeling connection from others and how secure we are emotionally. Next, we have our throat chakra, which is associated with the color blue. And its element is sound, even less tangible now, as you can start to see, than what we've seen so far with our chakra model. It's associated with finding your voice, with communicating to others. It is an incredibly important chakra because if you think about it, anything that's within your inner world, for example, you have an idea or an imagination or a daydream, whatever it is that's going on in here does not exist into this world until you speak it. And as soon as you speak it into existence, now it can exist. That kind of begins to touch on the importance of finding our voice, being able to speak our truth, something we're able to do when our throat chakra is healthy. Moving up, we have our third eye chakra located between our eyebrows, associated with the color indigo or purple. It's the seat of our intuition, and its element is ether or space. If you're wondering perhaps what intuition is, I like to think of it as instinct from a more sophisticated place. Think back to different situations you've been in your life. Perhaps you walked into a room, or you met someone new, or you encountered a brand new situation and you perceived equality to that. But you had no physical evidence to support that yet. Perhaps this feeling inside of you made you believe this was not a safe or good place to be, or a good path to follow down. Or maybe it spoke differently and said the opposite. This was a great opportunity for you. That was sort of the feeling you might think of when you think of intuition. Or perhaps it's belief, that you believe something to be true even before you have physical evidence to support it. Maybe that you have a dream that someday you're going to accomplish that bucket list item and you're going to be that person who was able to achieve that bucket list item. You believe that to be true because you're heading there, you're tracking there, even before you're actually there, before you have the physical evidence to support that belief. That is all tied in with your intuition. And then of course, last we have our crown chakra located somewhere around in here. That is associated with the color white or clear and the element of pure consciousness. Its quality is our connection to something greater than ourselves. And for you, maybe that is whatever belief system you come from. Perhaps it's God. For me, that is so. Or for you, it could be something completely different. Maybe your higher self or higher aspirations you have for your own life. When we work from the ground up and make sure that each chakra from the bottom up is open, and then open the next and the next and the next, we are able to fully embody our lives and be able to move forward into the world and accomplish whatever we want in that fullness. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of an understanding of what these things are and the kinds of qualities that they're associated with. There's many things that we can do to make sure that all of these different chakra systems are open and flowing. Sometimes it's eating certain foods with different qualities that we want to, embody the chakras through. Maybe it's by wearing different stones. These are all different things that people try and that yogis sometimes encourage to keep these chakras open. Something that I find exciting is that we can keep these chakras open and flowing through not only meditation, but also through different postures and sequences in yoga. And I'm excited to share some classes with you soon that will be able to help us to keep this all open and healthy. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.